Turn-offs that women wish men knew. Welcome back to my channel once again. For those watching for the first time, I'm so humbled to have you on this channel. And for my returning subscriber, I'm always so grateful to always have you back every time. Are you there wondering, or have you been there wondering what you could be doing wrong or what you're not doing right that could be making your partners not feel good, which is a turn off to your partner? I got you covered in this video. I'll be sharing with you these turn off that women wish you knew, or things that you do that are turn offs and they really don't like it. Let's dive into the topic, turn offs that women wish men knew. Number one is disrespecting women. Many men always this habit of not being respectful or of always disrespecting other women, be it the female waitresses, to these dates that you always go to with your partner. You get to insult them or to be arrogant to them, such kind of things. Disrespecting to any woman is always a turn off to women, and in this way she'll always feel that in one way or the other you'll always also turn back on her or get to disrespect her the same way you're doing to other women around you, the women that you work with, the women that you find on the way to places that you go together, the way you treat the female gender. She'll always feel that in one way or the other, one day, one time, you'll get to also disrespect her the same way you do. So it's always a very turn off, and they really hate it so much when you don't respect women. Another turn off is lack of ambition. Always, it's not about being rich. It's all about having a purpose, having a direction, having goals in life, having plans of where you're going. So a man with no ambitions, with no future, like with no goals, with no plans, like is an empty, like is someone, it shows that you're unserious with your life. It shows you don't know where you're going. You're not even maybe curious about your life, like you don't have anything ahead of you. So always lack of ambitions is a very, very turn off to most women, and they wish you all knew this. Always not having goals, not having a direction in life, knowing where you're going is a turn off to most women. So always, my dear men, it's very important to always have a purpose in life, have direction, have goals to achieve in life. It shows that you are promising, or you have future plans. You are someone with a vision, and you'll always get to succeed if you have goals, have a direction in life. So women love that when you have a goals and a vision in life. Another turn off is not listening. My dear men, listening is very, very important. It's a very, very important aspect in a relationship, and if you don't always listen to your partners, don't give them your full attention whenever they're trying to communicate, you're having a conversation with them. Never get the chance to allow them get to make you understand, get to listen to what they have to say, get to show interest by actively listening to whatever they have to share with you. So it will always be a turn off whenever they are trying to communicate to you, and you may be there physically, but by you not listening or being taken up by other things. Maybe you're on your phone, she's trying to communicate. That's not listening. Listening takes up, or it shows. In listening, you have to be actively interested or actively listening to your partners. So not listening to your partners will always make them feel unvalued, or shows that you're not interested in whatever they're trying to tell you, whatever they're trying to communicate to you. So not listening to your partners is a very great turn off to them. To most women, they really hate it so much whenever you don't get to listen to them, get to understand what they are trying to communicate to you, to whatever they are trying to share with you. Another turn off that women wish men knew is inconsistency. Always acting interested one day, the next day you act so distant. Such kind of inconsistent, and it shows lack of interest or lack of effort in the relationship. It causes emotional confusion. She gets to wonder, she gets to doubt whether you're really invested in the relationship, whether you're real or you're really true to whatever you are trying to work out with her. Always being inconsistent in whatever you do in a relationship, it will always end up ruining your relationship. So it's always a turn off for men if you're inconsistent in what you do, and women hate it so much. Another turn off that women wish men knew is lack of integrity. Always lying, always getting to tell her empty promises, or getting not to fulfill your promises. You promise something that I'm going to do this and this for you, but it only stops in your words. You don't act, or you don't get to do what you really talked about, what you promised, such kind of things. And also getting to do or to say things that impress her, but you're not true, or you're not real or honest to her. So such kind of things, women hate it so much, and they always prefer you being real, being honest to them, than you being so perfect or such kind of things. So you always don't have to lie, you just have to be real and honest to your partners. In that way, women will love it so much. Your woman will love it so much, because a woman will always prefer you being honest to her than you pretending or giving her empty promises or lying about certain things. So always have to be real and honest. That's enough. But if you're always lying, giving her empty promises, it's a turn off to most women. They really hate it so much when you always get to lie to them, whenever you don't get to be honest to them. Another turn off is being overly controlling or possessive. Women hate it so much whenever you get to have that controlling behavior, whenever you get to want to control them, to tell them what to do, what not to do, what to put on and what not to put on, such kind of thing. Always wanting to control your woman, getting to tell her who to walk with, who to hang out with, which friends to have and not, like such kind of things. Even going to the extent of maybe stopping her from going out with friends, telling her what to put on and what not to put on, such kind of thing. They really hate it so much whenever you get to control them to the extent that they don't have their independence. They have nothing to do without you commanding or without you telling them. So always have to give them their peace, get to allow them enjoy the relationship, give them the free space, allow them to do whatever they feel like without you controlling, because they really hate it so much. In that way, whenever you get to control them, it shows that you don't respect them and you don't trust them by you telling them not to maybe have connections with certain female friends or male friends. show that you're so insecure, which is a bad thing. Always have to trust your partners, give them the independence, like let them enjoy themselves. When they're in a relationship with you, it doesn't mean whenever you're in a relationship with a partner, they should all have their life rotating around the relationship. They shouldn't have other life like outside the relationship, get to enjoy their hobbies, things that make them happy outside their relationship. Another turn off that women wish men knew is lack of emotional intelligence. Whenever you are a man and you always avoid being vulnerable, you're unable to control your emotions, always don't get to have empathy or get to want to understand how a woman feels, how she feels on certain things. You always turn down her emotions, like you don't want to know such kind of thing. It shows emotional immaturity. You're not emotionally mature, like to handle such kind of things, or showing empathy, or trying to understand or to work on your emotions and how you handle matters in the relationship. So women hate it so much when you're always unable to handle your emotions, get to understand her feelings, such kind of things. What women always want is always a man who is able to listen to them, understand their feelings, give them comfort, and all that. Another side of that women wish men knew is overconfidence. Confidence is very attractive, and women love it so much when a man is confident about each and everything he does, on everything that he pursues in life. He's so confident about what he talks about how he puts on. He doesn't need any person's clarification or anyone's consent to do certain things. Being confident is so attractive. But when you're overconfident, you act to be arrogant, you come out to be arrogant whenever you're overconfident about yourself, end up talking so much about yourself, talking about what you have, what like such kind of things. So which is not attractive at all. Arrogancy is not at all attractive, and women hate it so much whenever a man is so arrogant or overconfident, who ends up talking about much about himself than letting a woman to find out or to get to know what you have by herself. So it's always not attractive to be overconfident because it's arrogant. Another turn off that women wish men knew is playing games. Always when you're a man and you're always trying to make or to put a woman in a situation where she has to prove to you that maybe she's true or she loves you by making her jealousy. You're always with other women to make her jealousy. Such kind of thing is always a turn on to most women, and they relate it so much because it comes out in a way of nah, manipulative behavior. It's kind of manipulative behavior, always trying to make her jealous or trying to make her maybe try to prove to you by you making her jealousy of other women that you always are surrounding yourself with. So women hate it so much, and they really get tired of such dating games quickly. And what they love most is real intentions than you trying to play games of hide and seek, such kind of games. They hate it so much. So you always have to be straightforward with your intentions, with your real intentions towards them. Lastly, on my list, on the turn-offs that most women wish men knew is poor hygiene. My dear men, the issue of hygiene is very crucial in when it comes to women, when it comes to a relationship, or it's taking good care of your hygiene is very important. But if you're a man and you're one of a person that don't care about yourself, always look shabby, don't take care of your health and your looks, what you put on, your hair, your nails, and maybe you always have a bad scent, bad smell, like such kind of thing, poor hygiene. Women, it's always a turn on to women. They hate it so much when you don't have a good hygiene. Whenever it shows that lack of self-care and all that. So always take care of yourselves, smell good, look good. In that way, you'll be able to attract women, be able to make women love you and feel comfortable whenever around you, whenever you're smelling good, whenever you have a good scent. It's always very important. Understanding these turn-offs will help you work on yourself more and build a good relationship with your woman. That's all I had for you in this video. See you in the next one. Subscribe, comment, and like. See you. Bye bye.